Tea is the new tequila, chai lattes are the new drugstore. The kitchen worktop is the trendy new bar, and the living room rug is the new dance floor. The sofa is the new pub seating, with ambience by Radio 4. And nothing feels more fine than being tucked in bed by 9, with event invitations left deliberately ignored. What-o, folks? Thomas Benjamin Wilde Esquire here. I do hope you're all keeping well. I'm here today with song number 10 of my Song a Week series. Can you believe it's been 10 weeks since that ill-fated day that I got the copyright strike on YouTube, which made me have to start doing more original material on there. 10 weeks. It's been 10 songs from this series. This one, it's very much about aging out of the need to go out partying, and how it's much more appealing to stay at home with a cup of tea, listening to the radio, and then go to bed nice and early, which we've been doing for the last year or two. And it's bloody lovely. It's absolutely bloody lovely. So yeah, that's where the inspiration for this one comes from. I played that on my Flight Soprano Ukulele, which you can find details about in the description below the video. So yes, growing out of the party lifestyle now, as I'm sure many people are, and I think younger people don't particularly do it because they can't afford to. Funnily enough, we've just taken on an allotment as well, which probably means we are kind of getting old now. But there we go. Now, to celebrate 10 weeks of doing a song a week, I've decided to put MP3s of all the songs that I've done, the recordings, of all the songs that I've done on my Patreon for my Patreon community. So patrons, during the week next week, you'll be able to listen to that. If you want to be able to hear them, you can join my Patreon community for as little as £3 a month. You can get all kinds of exclusive content on there. And the other thing that I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be asking my patrons to do a little vote for me on which 2 songs from the last 10 I should turn into full-length songs and record properly, with the potential of doing another album later on down the line. So if you're interested in joining that, follow the link in the description. You can actually also request cover songs through there as well. I'll get round to doing those eventually. And also, if you've got suggestions of subjects that you'd like to see me trying to write songs about, I'm open to taking those. Again, might not be that quick in writing them, but it's useful having inspiration, not just from me. So patrons are giving me ideas for subjects to turn into songs. Not a huge number of questions from the last video, the train tickets video, but some nice reactions. On Patreon, Maria has told me about, Maria lives in America, has an Oyster card, as well as Easy Link Pass from Singapore. Anyway, and that she lived in Japan for 40 years as well. And has various tickets from her pockets from there. So yeah, I think you've beaten me there, Maria, somewhat. And on Patreon also, Inakis has said, I haven't had a physical train ticket for a decade or more. No, not all of them are physical train tickets anymore here in the UK, but there are definitely some lines that you still have to go and print the tickets out at the train station. So I get a lot of mine through the Trainline app, but a lot of them then require to then go and print them out at the station anyway. And in particular, the frustrating one, the one I use the most, is going to London, between Bedford and London. I still have to print the train tickets for that, which is rather frustrating. Lots of other people saying that they don't travel much by train, but they used to, and they used to have train tickets in their pocket. So it is ringing true for some people on here. Mark Shepherd 8768 says, seek assistance is a very panic-inducing pair of words. I know what you mean. It means you have to kind of very awkwardly step back, particularly in a busy station, and try and then go round and show it to a guard. I don't know if in other countries they have a similar system. but it always seems to happen, particularly if you leave your train ticket in your pocket next to your phone, because it ruins the magnetic strip on it apparently, and then it won't work in the ticket barriers. So James Wright 4322. I did have listened to Jerry Garcia, and I didn't realise he was the guy from the I was about to say the Evil Dead then. I didn't realise that he was the guy from the Grateful Dead. I'd recognised the name Jerry Garcia. The Grateful Dead, unfortunately, were a little bit past my time. I didn't start listening to music really until about 94, 95. And I think he died in 95, didn't he? But I have watched some of his banjo playing, and it's absolutely bloody amazing. Much better than I can do. Obviously, I play banjolele, not the banjo. I'm tempted to pick up a banjo, but I'm not great at the whole finger picking stuff yet. It's something for the future, I think. But yes, I'll definitely be kind of checking out some more of those videos. So thanks for mentioning him there, James, because I wouldn't have come across that otherwise. So a question I missed last week, I do apologise for that, was from Zelda Storms, who says, huge thank you for all your hard work. Is there a band or artist you've wanted to see live but have not had the chance to? That's a great question. There's lots of bands or artists that I've not seen live that I'd like to see. A lot of them aren't around anymore, I must say, or aren't doing music anymore. Obviously, I'd love to see Tom Lehrer perform live. He's the big hero of mine. I'd love to see the Bonzo Dog Doodah band as well. But alas, don't really get the chance to do that. I guess current ones, maybe Tenacious D, Weird Al, potentially as well. The big ones that I'd like to see. But yeah, there's various people I would love to have seen live, but alas, won't get the opportunity. So I hope that answers your question there. But that's about it from me for this week. Make sure you keep your questions coming, because obviously I'll answer your questions in next week's video underneath. I'll also try and include some of the comments that people are making as well. But if you are interested in joining my Patreon community and getting in on the vote for best couple of songs to turn into full-length songs from the last 10, you can follow the link in the description. To find out more about the Flight ukuleles, you can find the link in the description as well. It'd be lovely to see you out and about for a show over the next couple of months. If you want to find out where I'll be in the UK, you can follow the link in the description as well. I've got quite a few coming up over the next few months. It'd be lovely to see you out and about. But until then, till next time, stay safe and toodle pip.